Welcome back to the Frenzy, where I play the world's most dangerous game of NFL Pick'em. I'm Russell Franchise. Week 15 is here, which means we only have 3 more weeks of great football until playoffs start, and there's still plenty of playoff spots to go around. So, let's start it off by looking at a game that has a big playoff implication for the AFC.
The Bengals and the Chargers are the big ticket this week. Whoever wins this matchup automatically gets into the playoffs. But don't worry, even if the Bengals lose, they can still clinch a spot with a tie, a Dolphins loss, a Jets loss, and a Jags loss. The Chargers, even if they lose, can still get in with a Patriots loss, Ravens loss, and a Dolphins loss. Or a Patriots loss, Ravens loss, and Jets loss. Or a Dolphins loss, Jets loss, Ravens loss, or Dolphins, Jets, Jaguars lose, or Dolphins, Ravens, Jaguars lose, or Jets, Ravens, Jets lose, But the best way to get into the playoffs is with a big win, and I see the Chargers getting the win over the Bengals. The Cardinals came close to winning the NFC West Monday night. Unfortunately, they forgot to show up against the 49ers, who possibly kept the doors open for the Giants and Falcons to keep hopes alive for the playoffs. However, I see the Cardinals getting another shot at winning the West. First, in a gimme game, Kurt Warner will take out all his frustrations on the Detroit Lions and get the easy win. Then, the 49ers will seal their own doom with a tough loss against the current leader in the NFC East, the Eagles. The Ravens want to keep themselves in the hunt for a wild card spot in the AFC. I look for them to get a nice victory over the struggling Bears. The Browns shocked the world last Thursday night. After beating the Super Bowl champions, the Browns look to create a 2-game winning streak with another good win over the Chiefs. While they are mathematically still in the playoff run, the Steelers have probably played themselves out of the playoffs. While winning out may be a way back in, it's going to be difficult. I see the Steelers' defense giving Aaron Rodgers problems, but in the end, the Packers should hold their own and keep their wild card bid afloat with a big win over the Steelers.
Jaguar fans, the NFL guys have heard your plea. For the first time this season, a home Jaguars game will be televised. That's right, televised on local television. It's a big time thing. I just wanted to make sure who they're facing because it's a big Thursday night game. Let's see. This is the book where I keep all my picks at so I can keep track with it. Alright, got the Dolphins, the Texans. Alright, the Jags. Oh.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Peyton Manning and the undefeated Colts come to town Thursday night, and despite clinching home field advantage throughout the playoffs, I think they just might be warming up. I see the Colts winning big and possibly crushing the Jags' hopes for the playoffs. In another big game, the undefeated Saints face the Cowboys. If you ever needed to know anything about the Cowboys, it's the fact that they haven't won a game in December or January since 1996. So I'm not counting an upset. I'm just simply saying the Saints will stay undefeated and beat the Cowboys. Brett Favre and the Vikes clinched the playoff spot, and they have a shot at wrapping up the NFC North with a Sunday night win against the Panthers. Another key game with playoff implications is the Dolphins-Titans matchup. While the Titans are a lot better than they were from the beginning of the season, I see the Wildcat getting the Dolphins 1 game closer to the playoffs. Dolphins over the Titans. The Jets are still in the playoff hunt. I see them getting a huge ego push by defeating the destroyed Falcons team and clinging on for a playoff berth.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me?
The Patriots found their good game again, despite the fact that apparently showing up to a Wednesday meeting is more important to the coach than, keeping the division lead. But a nice win over the Bills should keep them on top of the division, for now. The Broncos will continue pushing to keep their wild card spot. I see them doing it against the Raiders. So the worst 2 teams in the league are the Bucs and the Rams, who both share a 1-11 record. However, While the Bucks beat a Packers team, the Rams beat the Lions. And as we all know, even the Lions could beat the Lions any given Sunday, which dubs the Rams as
The worst team in the NFL.
I see the Rams keeping the title for one more week with another bad loss against the Texans. The Bucks will keep close with a loss to the Seahawks.
Last week, I called the Chargers beating the Cowboys. But this week's upset pick is going to be even big. I think it's probably the biggest leap of faith I've ever taken on a team this season. So, here it goes. The upset pick for Week 15.
The Giants have been playing some good ball, but I got my eyes on the Redskins. After coming yards from handing the Saints their first loss of the season, they are looking too good. So, in a leap of faith, I see the Redskins pulling a big upset against the Giants and possibly keeping the Giants out of the playoffs.
Well, those are my picks for Week 15. Next week, I'll try to do a little bit better. Hey, if you have any free time, just subscribe to my video channel and check out the past frenzies that I've done in the past weeks to catch up on the funny parts. Also, get the jump on next week's episode. I'm Russell Franchise, always saying thanks for watching my videos. And remember, my picks are so good, you can take them to the bank! But I wouldn't advise it.